Welcome in, everybody. Hope you guys are having a great Sunday. Welcome in, Doors. Welcome in, Vapor. Welcome in, Iggy. Hope you guys are having a great Sunday. Sorry I haven't been streaming much. Those of you on the Discord know that I messed up my back. I messed up my back, and I've basically been bedridden for the past week or so. Or I guess it's been about a week. I think last time I streamed was last Sunday. Yeah, because we did Sonic. I wasn't expecting to really do it, but we ended up playing all of Sonic 2 last Sunday, and I got all the Chaos Emeralds without cheating once at all. Because I've been feeling real bad about not streaming at all. But I really can't sit at my desk for very long. Well, I haven't been able to. It's like just recently that I've been able to sit for a good duration. Holy crap. I just saw like the last couple of raids we did. It looks like most of them were just Sarah. Yeah, it's gonna be. Yeah, welcome in, guys. Sorry I was away for a while. Like I said, I was basically bedridden. I was laying in bed on my back, either trying to find ways to pass the time. I've been listening to a lot of My Brother and Me. So I've been listening to that one particular podcast a lot and trying to sleep as much as possible. And I have been trying to, like, not just lay in a bed, but I have been actually trying to get up and sit at my desk for extended durations. Not like my usual, where I sit here all day working and stuff. But I have been trying to sit for longer periods working on shorts and stuff. Stuff that I need to work for off-stream stuff. Like, in order to have daily YouTube content keep being a thing, I need to edit those shorts and render them out and then schedule them, which I did. I think we have enough stuff on YouTube for the majority of the month. I think we're only short like 3 days, which I will be working on a bit more. Maybe after stream, I don't know, either after stream or tomorrow. We'll see what happens. But either case, I got a bunch of stuff scheduled and sorted out. I need to, oh god, I need to go make sure we have everything good scheduled for... Hi, Jay. Okay. I don't have my big water bottle with me, and I only have one bottle. Oh man, this bottle's almost empty. I have to be strategic with my hydrates. Oh, you guys aren't here what I'm listening to. You guys are still listening to Doodle Dance. Oh, I didn't grab... Hold on. I forgot to grab Red Twitch. Once again, you guys cannot hear what I'm listening at. Okay. I still get the occasional, like, twinge in my back, but it's not nearly as bad as it was. Last Saturday when we were playing... What were we playing? Dune with Kel. When we were playing Dune with Kel last Saturday, and I was, like, actually screaming into my microphone and then saying, I'm okay. I wasn't. But, I'm still getting a couple little twinges here and there, but they're not nearly as bad as they were back then. Oh man, the fact I was able to get any sleep this entire time without painkillers. We still haven't heard back from the doctor about the result from the blood test, so they haven't sent me like muscle relaxants. So, like, I've been taking aspirin and using a heating pad to try and... But also I've been, like, laying flat on my back for long durations, playing on my phone, listening to podcasts. Oh, hold on, I should get off the screen. I just realized we're still on Doodle Dance. And I don't think I have a starting scene screen that's good enough where you can just sit here for long duration. Not like Ecto. Ecto has a really nice opening or starting scene screen where you can just sit there chatting, and I don't feel like this is adequate for that. I feel like this is for building up kind of energy for the stream to come. Hey guys, I'm back. And I'm massive. I think there's like a button I can press. Not a button, combination. Nope, that is not it. No, that was not it. I thought that was like where I could do it like in a center point or something. Hey guys.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
God Chaos, thank you for the follow. Welcome in, Min Mush. I'm doing much better today. Doing so much better today than I was this time last week. Oh man, I've been feeling so bad about not streaming at all this week, but like I said, I was basically just laying in bed the entire time trying to rest my... Not the entire time. I did make a lot of efforts to try and get up and walk around a bit without straining my back too much. But that means I can't really walk very far, so it was mostly just like to the bathroom and back. But yeah, I was just trying to... I was still trying to get up and move around after laying down for long durations. Especially because my... Oh god, my legs have been getting so stiff, and it's... I ended up... Because oh god. Like, one of the first few nights where because my nephews... My sister and my nephew are out of town, so... My mother was like, sleep on your nephew's bed. It's a lot softer than yours. It'll probably be better for your hips. And your back. Like, fine. Okay, since they're gonna be out for a long duration, I'll go ahead and sleep in Zach's room. Why was I talking about that? Hold on. I forgot where I was going with that. I got distracted mid-sentence. But yeah, I've basically just been sitting and laying on that bed. And trying to sleep, and my legs have been getting really stiff, and I ended up... Oh, right, because the first night I fell asleep on that bed on the heating pad. I fell asleep on my heating pad, but it was on, like, really low settings. But I woke up, it felt, like, really, really hot, so I was like, I should not have fallen asleep with this. So I take it off my back. And the entire time it feels like I've gotten burns. I'm like, oh crap, that's not good. This goes away. It did eventually go away. The burning sensation did eventually go away. And I ended up switching from having the heating pad on my back to having it on my legs because my legs are getting really stiff because of all of this back business. And laying in bed for, geez, like 90% of the day. Like I said, I've really been just bedridden for the most part this entire time. It's only been like the last 2 days that I've been able to spend any kind of decent amount of time at my desk. So before... Obviously I can't lay in bed all day, right? So I would try to get up, just hobble my way over to my room, to my desk, and just start editing shorts. That's what I've been doing over the entire week, just editing shorts and rendering those out and getting those ready to post. It's just like the last couple of days that I've been able to sit at my desk for much longer durations doing that. I've gotten, like I said, almost to the end of the month done. You back from taking a shower? Vapor, you were in Texas, weren't you? You're lucky you got out in time. There's like a bad stuff happening here. Oh man, my sister... Oh, that's another thing. My sister and my nephew were supposed to go to that place. Oh god, there was a chance that they could have been there when all that stuff happened. I was so distraught that night when I started seeing more stuff on the news about it. And remembering that I had a conversation with my mother earlier saying that my nephew had a baseball game. And they were going to this place. And she couldn't pronounce the place, but she can pronounce the name. But it was kind of like, you know, I don't want to name it. I don't know, it feels weird naming it that, right? But it's basically where a lot of disaster has happened recently in Texas. So my nephew and my sister and her husband could have been there, and oh man. And I texted my mom to ask, like, have you heard from them since? If they left? Or she replied to me like, yeah, that they moved the game that they were supposed to go to, or that my nephew was supposed to play at, because he was going up there for a baseball game. And so she said, like, yeah, they moved it to another city. They're safe. And as soon as I heard that, I actually started crying because I was just so happy. It's like, oh man, I don't get along with my sister or my nephew very well. Basically because they've painted me as this kind of, useless kind of. What's a way to phrase this? Like I don't have a job. I'm not looking for a quote unquote a real job. So they've kind of like told him like, you know what, you better stay in school. You better eat your vegetables. You better do your homework, or else you're gonna end up like your uncle. So yeah, just like I don't really feel like I get along with my nephew very well. And definitely my sister. My sister is very much self-centered, I guess. Like, everything is about what makes her immediate satisfaction kind of thing. If something doesn't appeal to her, she just immediately discards it or whatever. She's very much self-interested. I don't want to say self-centered, but, kind of. So we don't exactly, like, get along very well. We don't fight constantly, though, so... But either case, like, even though we don't have, like, the best relationship, I was still so relieved to find out that they were nowhere near that. And that they were safe. So that was very much a relief to hear. Oh, man. Yeah, so Vapor, is a good thing you weren't near any of that. Jeez. And that was one of the other things that I was thinking. I was like, hey, wasn't Vapor visiting Texas? There's a new law in the state you live in. There's a lot of stuff happening. It's very chaotic. It's, God. There's a lot of bad stuff happening now. I've been trying to avoid going on my timeline because it's just so much like, oh, this bad thing is happening. This bad thing's also happening. These people are making this bad thing happen. It's just like, God, I don't need this right now. I am barely holding on. I want to curl up and cry in bed, but just because of like the pain I'm going through, not even just like the back pain whenever it seizes up. Like, just like my muscles are starting to like act up in general. I'm like, my hip is really sore. I don't exactly know why. I do favor the left side though, so that's probably... I don't sleep on my back because if I try to sleep on my back, I'll start snoring and I'll keep myself awake. Doris, thank you for the bits! Thank you with the billies. The billies. They have all your bits now. Yeah. They're on mine. All the little pitillies are mine. So, yeah. I have console capture on. What is... I don't even know what audio it's picking up right now. It looked like it was picking up some kind of audio. It's either go to college or the military. That is... I don't think I've heard of that. I don't think I've heard of that one. That one seems kind of unconstitutional. I don't think they could actually enforce that. Bam. Bam. Bam.
I think you'll like this.
Ah! Bruh. Mars! Mars, look, I'm in! Are you done already? Did you sell all the drugs? But there are no more drugs left to sell. We'll give Mars that shout out. We get some Mars clips in here. My name. You're playing Schedule 1. Ooh. You ate? You're not supposed to eat them. What is this clip? Wow! You forgot to play clips? I can't believe that, Mars. Your loving audience made you clips and you forgot to look at them? I can't believe you, Mars. An amazing glitch like this? You didn't watch them? Bro, how old are these clips? I don't... It's been a while since I've seen that layout. Or the model. The car jump scare.
Hello there.
Mars got scared. Keen, hello there. Oh, what? Did you knee your table? Bruh. Oh, I got another. I get another clip. That's surprising. Why'd he play two of them? Not that I'm complaining. What game is this? Oh, this is Teamfight Tactics? You're playing a card game. I can't even tell which model this is. My preview is like so tiny, I can't see the video. You're playing them, put them onto the Discord. When you gonna post that video I sent you, Mars? I made you a video and you haven't even shared it with anybody. Oh, it's Yu-Gi-Oh! Hi, sir. I hope you had fun with Theater 1. I'm gonna try and get it for pars when my next payout goes through, but I might have to be careful. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to keep getting my monthly payout from now on. You posted it on YouTube. I didn't see it. Wait, I should be following you on YouTube. I have to look for it. Sorry we're not doing like a whole lot today. Like I said, I just wanted to have like a nice chill catch-up stream, right? Talk to you guys and let you know what's going on. I really don't know how long I'm gonna keep going for. going to go wait for your plants to go? Where are they going? Mars, where are your plants going? Where are your plants going, Mars? Tell me, where are your plants going? I still can't believe you played Scooter on without Autumn, at least. Autumn was the most excited to regale us with tales of how to be a little... I'm not gonna go any further than that. Might be suspicious. To grow. You waiting for your plants to grow? You're still playing? You're not waiting till next time you stream to let people see your plants grow? Shaking my head. People want to see you become a drug kingpin and you're doing it off stream. Shaking my head. I think Autumn was like the most excited about playing Schedule 1 with everybody. Just because she had like a bunch of stories from her childhood that she wanted to share with us. That were somehow marginally related. Mars is gonna do the mining offline. Next time she plays Schedule 1 on stream, she's gonna be a billionaire. She's gonna have all of the unlocks and it's not gonna be fun to watch because we're not gonna watch her learning the game. Da 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 da. But yeah. So my family is safe, which I'm very happy for. I can get up and kind of like walk around a bit now. My legs have been like really stiff. My muscles have been really stiff. Probably because of all of the constant just curling up into a ball of pain and like really relying on my leg muscles in order to pick myself up and stuff instead of like my arms and such. And my back. I guess I rely too much on my back when I stand up or something, because that's usually when it starts to act up. It's usually when I'm standing up from something or if I'm like leaning over trying to reach stuff at the bottom bin of the fridge. So if I'm like having to lean down to get stuff. Or, you know what? It was the same thing when I had to clean out Aki's cat litter, so I'd have to be leaning, or, kind of like bent over for long durations, trying to clean that litter box out and stuff. It puts a lot of strain on my back. And so that's usually when it happens. But I did manage to see a doctor during that time. Oh man. I believe I mentioned it on the Discord. They wanted to take some blood for testing before they decided what kind of muscle relaxants they were going to give me. And also because it's a new doctor, my old doctor purged a lot of their patients. And since I hadn't seen them since 2017, they decided to purge me from their database. And they weren't accepting any new patients. So I was like, well, you can't see your old doctor anymore. It was like, oh, great. Now we had to find a new doctor in network. So that took a couple of days, apparently. And eventually, apparently my sister's doctor was accepting new patients and was also in network, obviously. Because, I think we're all on the same network, or on the same medical plan, wherever. So, finally was like, okay, we can get you an appointment. So just do your best to take a shower, because I kid you not, I could not stand. So I was laying down for several days in a row. It was, gross and so that was the most precarious shower I've had in my entire life. The entire time, I was trying not to move wrong, and occasionally when I was trying to reach up to scrub my hair and stuff, my back would just squeeze up on me, and I was like, this is terrible. If I fall asleep, if I fall over, that's it, I'm done for. I don't think I'm crawling out of this. Yeah, and I don't think anybody's gonna be able to get in here and help me get up if I fall over like this. Also, no telling like what kind of damage it would do to my back. I did manage to take a shower though. And then we went to the doctor. And we had a talk with the doctor, and a lot of it was just like them asking me for information about myself. Because at this point, I'm basically just a new patient for them, so... Obviously at first they had to collect some information about your medical history and stuff. So they were asking me, so like, oh, do you drink? Do you do drugs? Do you, like, how often does this happen? Are you pooping? You know, just like, I have not pooped since this started. I went like 3 days without having a movement. So I was like, oh god. I think I started to get better at one point. So my mom gave me a laxative because like 3 days without pooping is very concerning. So they're like, this is like a very gentle laxative. We're gonna give this to you. Just to make sure that, you know, stuff isn't like building up in your system and poisoning you. Okay. So yeah, I was good for a couple of days there. I think the strain of having to quickly get out of bed and kind of very slowly rush to the bathroom that may have like exacerbated things. And so, yeah, well, I'm gonna wait till my back's really healthy before I even think about that again. Oh man, that was harrowing. I'm so glad it ended quickly. Like, if I had to keep going for longer, I don't know. I don't know if I could. I don't think I would have been okay if that had lasted any longer than it did. But yeah, that's out of my system now. I'll probably take some more once my back is to the point where I feel comfortable getting up, walking to the bathroom. Not patiently, not leisurely, but you know, not very much of struggle between ruining my back or ruining my shorts. You know, that's just I can get over there and back without too much concern. And yeah, I saw the doctor. Yes, they had a bunch of questions. We answered them, talked to them about stuff. They said that they think it might be sciatica because it started several years ago, and it occasionally crops up every now and then. I usually try to be very careful about when I stand up or when I walk around and such, specifically to avoid this situation because it is painful and is very distressing. And I can only, when it started, I was only getting like 2 or 3 hours of sleep at a time. And then I'll have to be up, and then I can't go to sleep because like either I'm very depressed and very upset about all this constant pain that I'm going through, or I've just been, I don't know. But either case, I wasn't able to sleep. Oh yeah, the seizing up also made it really hard to sleep. And so, yeah, I would get very lucky and be able to sleep for 3 hours at a time, and then I'd be like, well, I can't sleep anymore, so I guess I'm just like either laying here or I'm trying to get back to my desk for a little bit in order to, you know, maybe do something to distract myself and tire myself out a bit so that I can lay down again a little bit later, and maybe I'm in a more receptive mood or position for just like relaxing and falling asleep. But at the same time, I'm sitting at my desk with only like 3 hours of sleep in the last 2 days, and I'm just like, oh god, I feel terrible. I just want to sleep. Eventually, I was able to start getting some sleep. I think taking aspirin helped with that, though. I'm not entirely sure how, but I've been taking aspirin in lieu of, since we don't have any, like, muscle relaxants or anything. I've just been taking aspirin. Oh, there was also, like, I think a leave or something. There was, like, back and muscle pain medicine for a little bit. I don't know where the bottle is anymore. This will soon pass. Hopefully it does. I mean, I'm already able to, like, get up and having a bit of an easier time. I'm not gonna say it's, like, super easier. I'm not gonna say it's, like, super easy to get up and walk around right now. But for the most part, it's definitely a lot better than it was this time Monday. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to go to jury duty, though. I should probably just go ahead and try to get that deferred. I have like another week until my jury duty is scheduled, but I don't know if I'm gonna be able to. Well, I also don't know if they're gonna allow me to have like a walking stick at the courthouse, and I don't know what to do with a walking stick if I show up with it and they're like, you can't take the walking stick. I'm like, it's a medical thing. I can barely. We don't care. Get rid of it or we're gonna throw you in jail. I don't know, whatever bullshit. I should just get that deferred until I can actually walk again. Any news on Neko? I have not heard anything about Neko. I keep checking Discord. They haven't. I don't think they've been online in a couple of weeks now. I think they're still on all the servers, and yeah, they're in my server. They're still in Par server, Autumn's, and Mars server. It says they're offline. I have no idea what's happening with Neko. Hopefully they're okay. Yeah, I haven't heard anything about Neko. Hopefully they're okay. Hopefully they're recovering from whatever. Hopefully they're still recovering from their pneumonia. But, I'm not gonna say anything. We just need to hope for the best and wait for them to return to us. It's been enough of the concern to grow quite a bit, yeah. Yeah, I'm also concerned about Neko, but there's really nothing I can do to find out more. If they're okay or not. And hopefully, they're okay. Hopefully, they are getting treated for their pneumonia, and it's just taking them a while to get better. You hope Neko's okay? Yeah, me too. Yeah, me too. They're a really fun part of our community. And so it's very distressing for them to just to be in like the situation where we don't know if they're okay or not. I did mention that on my Twitter the other day that I'm still at the point where I'm not big enough that I don't know most of my regulars. I mean, I don't know you guys like personally on a I barely know Kill on a really personal level. Even though I've known it for like 30 years, it's more of a just like we know each other in a we hang out online a lot. I know his real name. I know where he lives. I know he has, like, his cat. And I've interacted with his family to a small degree on some occasions. But there's a lot of questions that I just don't ask Kel about. And I still consider him a good friend of mine, even though I can give any case. And so, yeah. I feel like I'm still small enough of a creator that I get to know my regulars to a certain degree. So seeing somebody disappear like this is kind of distressing. And I don't think it's like bordering on parasocial. But I mean, you guys are my viewers, you're my audience, and you guys decide to come back week after week to chat and hang out with me, watch me play games with my friends or by myself, and you guys have fun interacting with all the stuff that I make for you. I need to make more stuff for you guys. And so, I mean, I feel like I'm getting like some, not super close to you guys, but I am close to you guys in a certain degree. So, welcome in, Alexi. Do you like Alexi or Alex? I realize that I've thought of it occasionally whether or not I'm actually pronouncing your name right. So, yeah. Having a member of our community just disappear after they're in the middle of recovering from something. Not, I don't, pneumonia isn't like something to be taken super lightly. But at the same time, it's not. I don't think it's something that's super, super, unsafe kind of. That's not the word. It's not like it's immediately a very dangerous thing. Like, people do recover from pneumonia. And they were obviously being treated because they did show up and they were like, yeah, I'm on my computer and I'm on drugs and blah, 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 blah. Presumably, I assumed that meant that they had a prescription for their pneumonia. So, I mean, it's not something that, as I was saying, it's not something that's like super, super dangerous and deadly, but at the same time, is also not something to be taken lightly. And so, after hearing that they were being treated for that, and then they disappear, and we have not heard anything for them in a couple of weeks, it is kind of worrying and a little distressing for me because, like I said, I do know you guys. I know you guys to a certain degree. We're not like super, super best friends and, besties. We know everything about each other. We finish each other's sandwiches and all that. It's not like that. Like, it's not like I'm like super duper ultra special close to you guys. But you guys are my regulars and you come back enough and chat with me that I do recognize your names when you show up. Like, if there is somebody who just casually shows up once or twice and then I don't see them again after that, I might be like, oh, that's sad. I was hoping it would be a regular. Oh well. But if it's week after week for months on end, like, even some of you guys have been new. Some of you guys are new here, obviously, but it's been definitely over like 3, 4, 6 months for some of you. And so at this point, if you guys just up and vanish on me, I would definitely be like, man, what happened to them? And so yeah, it is kind of upsetting and distressing. And I do hope that they're okay. Not just because they're like each supporter. Even though like they did, aside from like all of the bits and the gift subs and stuff, they did kind of push me to do things. So they were very supportive and very encouraging for me. So them disappearing like this, it has me worried a bit. But I think the best we can do is just keep them in our thoughts and wait for them to come back to us. And hope that everything turns out okay. Both are good for you? Okay. But Alexei is your name. Okay. I just wasn't sure if I was pronouncing it wrong. Or using the wrong one. Doors have been here for 7 months, jeez. Yeah, there are people who have been here for quite a while. I've been streaming for quite a while too, so... Now that I'm finally starting to get regulars... I had a couple of friends who would show up, but only when I bugged them about showing up for things. It's gotten to the point now where I do have some viewers who just show up on their own without me really having to like, hey, I'm going to stream now. You should totally come hang out on my stream, you know? Kind of thing where you're just like letting people know like, hey, you should come hang out and stream. I get people who are actually showing up because they want to show up and they enjoy watching me and stuff. And so... I mean, I've been doing streaming for a long time, so it's really nice to finally have regulars, I guess. There are definitely a lot of people who did show up just for like one game. They showed up for just to watch me play their one game that they wanted to see, and then afterwards, when I moved on to the next game, I just never heard from them again. Those are kind of sad because, you know, you get to know somebody while you're playing a game. Like, I'm playing this game and I got a person coming in here chatting and, you know, letting me know about some of the things about it, and it's really fun to interact with audience. And then the game's over, like, oh, we got the good ending, yay! Where's everybody? Where'd everybody go? And then it's back to just streaming the regular stuff for nobody and all that. And so, yeah, it just feels nice to have regulars now. If you disappear without saying anything, it's because something happened. I mean, that's basically what's happened with Neko. They've disappeared because something happened, I think. I mean, they could have, I don't know. I have been wondering if, did I say something that may have upset them or... Because I was complaining about that Mega Man timeline thing. I don't know if that maybe offended them, but I feel like in burning an account that has been active since like 2000, what it was like 18 or something. I don't remember the last time I saw. They've apparently had that account for a while, so it does seem a bit... It does seem a bit unreasonable to assume that, like, oh, maybe I said something that offended them, so they decided to stop using this account that has been active for like 8-9 years or whatever. So, yeah. I'm sure something happened. They're not able to really return to us for some reason. I don't know if I offended them. I don't think I did. I probably didn't. It's probably just like my own like brainworm. You know, that voice in your head that tells you, like, oh yeah, you screwed up. You really messed this one up. You did it again, dummy. That kind of stuff that you get in your head. I'm sure that's what it is. But I'm sure that's not the case. You don't like talking about your stream, so you rarely see in your friends talking in the chat. I assume Vapor would be hanging out in your chat. You and Vapor seem to be getting along really well. The bestest of friends. And I will take full credit for bringing you two together. You two are besties because of me and my community. You're welcome. It's just in your head? Yeah, it's probably just in my head. Yeah, I'm sure they understood that I was mostly just like not really big on the entire like everything has to be connected kind of thing. Favorite is Bonds and chats there. I did disappear from YouTube for like 3 months. I'm actually I'm kind of surprised some of the names that I remember from before my exile from YouTube are actually showing up occasionally. That was a nice feeling when I finally started restreaming on. When I finally started streaming on both Twitches, seeing those names come back and like, oh, I was wondering what happened to you. I'm like, oh, well, it's nice that you came back. Sorry, I really couldn't tell anybody what happened. They just outright just deleted my account or whatever. I guess they didn't delete it because eventually it got reinstated and all my videos are still there, so. Like, apparently I don't think we lost anything. It was just like mid-stream, mid-art stream, everything was just turned off and then access was denied and got spam blocked. I have no idea why I got spammed or banned. I wasn't banned either. I was terminated. That's some phrasing they used. You have been terminated. And so I was fully expecting that. Yeah, all of my stuff is gone. Now I'm gonna have to figure out how to build a career without like having access to YouTube and all of my friends who are also trying to build careers. Yeah, as content creators, you know. You need to have like these really big venues for getting your name out there and getting noticed. You then trying to figure out like, oh well, what do I do if I'm just like forever permanently banned from YouTube? And then I started trying TikTok, and that one has actually been kind of successful. I've gotten quite a few views on TikTok. My shorts get like 100 to 200 views on TikTok a day. So I'm like really pleased with how that's been going. I haven't really been getting a lot of new followers on TikTok lately. And I don't really know what the monetization options for TikTok are. Let me double check real quick. Yeah, no new activity since earlier today. Do-do-da-da. Operator Drisky's on. Man, I was gonna do watch-alongs today. And then I remembered, like, I probably can't do that on Red Twitch. I don't know what Red Twitch's policy on watch-alongs would be like. I mean, it would just be React content, which I need to figure out what YouTube, Red Twitch's policy on React content is. It can't be. I think Charlie does React content. So like, surely they allow people to do React content. I don't know. We can just chat too. Yeah, that's what we're doing right now. Yeah, just chatting. Only without the BR stuff. might have a short... I don't know. I'll have to see how things go tomorrow. We might have a VR stream tomorrow. If it's just me sitting in my chair, nah, I could probably... I just have to make sure I rest up before stream time. One of the reasons I started so late today was because I decided to lay down at 5. I laid down at 5. I was like, I'm gonna take an hour to like rest my back. That way when I get up, I can just start streaming. And we can just go for as long as we can. It's, you know, see how things progress. And just take it from there. My back is starting to hurt just a little bit. Yeah, I think I'm still good for a bit, though. Yeah. You won't make me get up. That's probably for the best. I mean, I know I should probably be standing up and stretching a bit, but it's really difficult, so I don't know if I could be doing that, like, on the hour of the hour. Yeah, honestly, the standing up hasn't really been helping me. I don't think the standing has been helping me. What really helped me the most was when I finally was able to get into a position where I was just able to lay flat on my back. And so, like, going over to my nephew's room and just laying on his real ultra soft bed. Actually, I don't know what's ultra soft. It's like dancing, you know. Kind of like quicksand or something, because eventually there's like a indent in the mattress, and if I try to like flip over or roll over, it's really hard because I'm like indented into it. It's like this weird, like somewhat soft, but also kind of somehow like a beanbag chair or something. I don't know. Like only hard somehow. It's weird. Stretch my legs without getting up? I don't think I can stretch my legs, really. Oh, yeah, if I straighten out my legs too much, I can feel... Oh, man, I can feel pain in my back. It's probably not a good sign. I don't know. Then again, I haven't been sitting for a while, so... My muscles are probably getting a bit tense. A bit stiff. But yeah, like the thing that I feel that's helped me the most, besides taking aspirin in order to kind of like act like a muscle relaxant, since I don't have muscle relaxers, just being able to just laying flat on my back for a long duration, like 2 hours, has been very helpful. And I've been using the heating pad on my legs in order to alleviate some of the stiffness and pain that I've been experiencing as a result of not being able to just walk normally and relying on my legs a lot more to do things. Oh, man. I feel like I went off a topic a couple of times and I've forgotten what I was originally supposed to be talking about. I have conversational ADHD. Wait, actually might have that. Nice, that would explain a lot of things. There's a lot of times where I start talking about one thing and then immediately deviate onto something else and then never come back. Like, ooh, shiny. What was I doing? Oh, well, ooh, another shiny. I feel like that's the thing that happens quite often. Oh, yeah, right I was talking about laying in the bed. At first, I couldn't do it because as soon as I would lay flat, it would cause my back to stretch out to the point where it would trigger the pain events. And so there was a good while at the start I wasn't able to do that, but I've gotten to a point where I can actually just like lay flat on my back, stretch out my legs. And I've been using the heating pad to try and alleviate some of the stiffness in my legs from laying down for long periods. But I can't, oh god. I can't sleep on my back, and I've been using the heating pad to try and alleviate sleep on my and my the left side is still kind of stiff, but the right side is still kind of stiff. But the left side has been like really troublesome. I don't know, I might need to like look into it. Vitamins or something that will help with joint health. Was there supposed to be a main topic? Mostly I was gonna tell you guys about how things are going and stuff. Which I guess I've already done. I've already told you guys how I'm doing and that still in a bit of pain, but we're recovering. I just don't know if I can really do the super long streams that I used to do just yet. Oh man, my head. Mom, I need an aspirin for this my head. Not my muscle pain. Yeah. The drink. But yes, I've been listening to a lot of McElroy Brothers. Accidentally muted. Oh, I got a burp. Welcome in, Maid Cosme. Hope you're having a great Sunday. I showed up on your homepage. Ooh, interesting. I was fascinated to find out where I'm getting recommended on like Twitch and YouTube. I feel like a lot of my Twitch, whenever people notice me on Twitch, it's because one of my friends has rated me or something. I don't know if I ever really get noticed like randomly on Twitch, but YouTube does seem to be a bit more not random, but it does like put my face out there in front of people a bit more often. But then again, I upload a ton of shorts, so maybe those are doing good. You love my model? Thanks. It was a gift from one of my friends when I got when I went on vacation from YouTube for 3 months. Mandatory vacation. Will I then want to do something like risk? Yeah, to me, you're meaning Risk of Rain. I don't know if I did think about playing something today, but I'm not sure what I wanted to play today. I kind of want to just like be chill and just relax kind of stream right now. Like I said, that's why I was thinking that we could do like watch-alongs or something, but once again, I don't know what Red Twitch's policy is on React content. You received it on the main screen too. It was on the third line, last of the line. So I am showing up in people's like YouTube recommendations. That's good. It's good to know that I am getting recommended here and there. Sorry, I got distracted. That was when, Doris, that was when I was playing, Satisfactory with Kel, right? It's amazing that you stuck around after watching how I interact with Kel. Because we bicker a lot, especially with Kel, because, like, I'm trying to make things look interesting and aesthetic, and he's complaining the entire time. Yeah, he's such a waste. We need to be more efficient. And I'm just like, no. I have so much space I can work with. And I want it to look good. Or like, yeah, we're producing 3 of these per hour. I'm like, that's not enough. We need more. Because honestly, like, most of the time whenever I play Satisfactory solo, I'm trying to mass produce as quickly as possible. And like when I was when I started building that heavy industry building, where we had like all of the manufacturer floors and the assembly floors, I was kind of trying to build a mega factory thing with where we were collecting the resources in the one central location. So like, if anybody needs resources, we're collecting them here, and then we're going to sink the rest. And Kells is like, instant interfishing. Yeah, maybe. These resources could be directed to it. He was like, god damn it. Like, I'm trying to make things look cool and good, and then he's just complaining, and You need to play with the new update. I haven't played since the last time we streamed it. It probably doesn't help that I actually got kind of hyper-fixated on it during that time. And so when I was done with my editing for shorts and stuff, I would just load up Satisfactory and play it on my own and like try to figure out how to design things and make things look better. And eventually I just beat the game. So I've already gotten to the ending of the content at that point. And I haven't played it since then. So I know they added like vertical splitters and stuff. Like they added a bunch of new things that would have been super convenient if they had done it when we were playing, but that's fine. Trying to think. I have no idea how Vapor found my stream. I'm getting a little hungry. I am really getting hungry. I need a snack. Oh, I ate all my pretzels already. Dang it. Probably because of Lynn. Yeah. That's probably what. Yeah, so you see, like I said, a lot of my Twitch recommendations are a lot of people discovering my Twitch streams and stuff are coming from their like friends. They discover my friends and such, and then through their friends, they discover me, and then a lot of times they it happens. I'm not saying like it. I'm not like trying to shame anybody or anything for it, but a lot of the times when it's the thing about rating on Twitch. If you raid somebody, there's a good chance that the people that are going with you are not going to hang around because they only want to see their preferred streamers. So, like, the whole rating concept doesn't really work towards, like, discoverability. Like, I can sit here and get rated by, 10 big streamers and, they only wanted to see their big streamers, so as soon as they get here, they're just like, oh, I'm out. I don't care about this streamer. My favorite streamer is ending. I've done that a couple of times. Like, I get it. Like, I'm not in the mood to discover new people, or I got something else to do. I was just like hanging out and watching this other person's stream. So I get it. But I mean, the discoverability from it, especially on Twitch, doesn't seem to be that great. I don't even think the tags actually do anything now that I think about it. I don't know if anybody's actually searching for half the tags that exist. I think actually... Yeah. Twitch does give me analytics on my tags. So it does tell me what number of impressions my content gets based on certain tags. Yeah. See there. Yeah, it'll. Maybe I just don't have good tags. I don't know. What are my tags? Yeah, like, I don't think anybody's searching Scarlet King on YouTube. Or Twitch, sorry. vtuber. I need to look at tags, I don't know. I don't know the tags on Twitch really. Do much. I'm hungry and I'm eepy. I have a box of... My mom got me a box of cosmic brownies, but I don't want to touch them. I really don't want to touch the cosmic brownies. I love cosmic brownies. Oh yeah, I've been wanting to work on more long-form content. I just don't know what I want to do for long-form content, though. I should probably do, I should probably start with something I know. Maybe, I guess. You have been watching a lot of Game Grumps, I guess. Hey, a lot of Game Grumps and Beard Bros. And now that they've dumped Gerard, yeah, and they're like one of the few creators that I used to watch a long time ago that I still watch. I kind of watch Markiplier, but only when it feels like he's like genuinely interested in the stuff and not just doing his act stuff. Like, it starts to feel disingenuous at a point. I prefer the stuff where he's like genuinely interested in having fun in it, and not just like acting. I am acting. I don't know how to explain it. Everybody just loves the guy, but I fell off his content a long time ago. Well, a lot of the distractible stuff did appeal to me, though. Because it's just him in a room with his friends, or on a Skype call with his friends. Or a Discord call, I guess. And they're just like shooting the breeze and just having fun. They're having a good time. That stuff always felt more interesting and genuine to me. When will there be a D&D table? My D&D group was planning to do Lost Mines of Phandelver. But apparently that never materialized because nobody really said anything. I don't know if I could do it right now. We'd probably be missing a couple of weeks because of me being just completely disabled right now. Cosmic? Well, it's almost like my name. Yeah, very close. Oh, you know what else? One other reason I'm saving the cosmic brownies. We're out of milk. So I was reading up on things. Basically, like how to deal with muscle pains and stiff muscles. And one of the recommendations was like drinking more milk. So, yeah. We're out of milk now. I was really surprised when I was reading, like, how much milk should you be drinking per day? And it was like, you should be drinking 3 cups of milk a day. Jeez, what the heck? That's a lot of milk. I don't know what exactly made me fall off of drinking milk either. But I must have, like, had a bad glass one day and just got really sick off of it. To the point where I was just like, ugh. Whenever I, like, think about getting a glass full of milk, I'm just like, ugh, I can't. That was to do what happened. Ugh, there. The calcium doesn't improve muscles like that. It helps with muscle elasticity, I think. That was the thing that I read about it. I could be wrong, though. But it's said for, like, joint and muscle, like leg muscle kind of stuff. Drinking milk helps with the, what was it? Is the elasticity of your muscles. Otherwise, they get real stiff. Damn, I'm gonna probably be drinking more milk from now on. Try to eat more bananas whenever I can. I was looking at that. That was really weird. He was like, adults can eat 1 or 2 bananas a day. Like, that's a lot of bananas. But there wasn't like a recommended, like, oh, you should be having like 1 banana every 7 to 82 hours. You or anything like that. And I was like, oh. I would have liked the number to be like, oh, you should be having like 2 bananas every 4 to 7 weeks. I'm like, oh, okay, I can do that. I'll forget, but I could probably do that. As long as I don't have to do this weird balance of like, well, you need to make sure you eat this, and this, and this, and this, and this, and this all in a day. You have to have this every 42 hours, but this you can only have it once every 3 weeks, so like the weird juggling act where I'm like, oh, is this a banana week or is it not? It's not a banana week, it must be a milk week. Alright, nothing but milk all week. Ugh. I didn't have a lot of sodas too during that time, so I kind of wonder if maybe that's half of why I was feeling very sick at the very start of this. Because I was just like suddenly also completely cutting myself off from caffeine. I don't think I've had a soda today either. We're out of milk, so I haven't had milk today either. I'm missing my milk quota for the day. Another hydrate? Okay. I just took a sip. I'll take another. Oh, hi. We're out of milk. All we have is... Oh, God. So I can drink the fat-free milk, but I can't drink the whole milk. I don't know why. This is about... I love using it for cooking. Whenever I make eggs, I put whole milk into the mixture. But if it comes to like... We're just gonna have a big old glass of whole milk, I'm just like, I don't know if I can do that. Yeah, you know what? We do have hot chocolate mix. Oh wait, I think we have just chocolate mix. We can make Tucky milk. This might not be a good thing, that's a lot of sugar. I'm gonna have to cut back on my sugars again. I think that also, like, contributes to joint deterioration and stuff, which might explain my hip pain. Besides the fact that once again, I can't sleep on my back, so I end up sleeping on my sides, which puts a lot of pressure on my hips. And thus, my hip joints, so... Especially my left hip. I do favor my left side, so... Do 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 do. Da 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 da. Do da 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 da. Do da. Do da 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 da. Oh man. I need to get a... My Sentia's been acting up. I need to get a... extension cord that has like a button on it so I can flip it on and off without having to crawl under my desk and unplug it manually. Which I have to do now because it's been acting up for the past week and... I need to get a extension cord that has a button on it. So I can just turn it on and off with my foot and not have to climb under my desk and risk hurting my back some more. I need to load up more games on my phone. Only have one game that I've been playing recently. Wait, where's my... Oh, there it is. It was right in front of me. He was right in front of me the entire time. I've been playing a lot of Galaxy Defense on my phone. It's really fun. It's a... like a tower... Not like a tower defense. But you basically have like a turret in the middle. And then stuff falls from the top of the map. And then your thing auto-shoots him. Man, I am terrible at describing things. I don't know if the music's too quiet or not. I mean, it is kind of tower defense. But you can select up to like 4 different towers. Oh, it gives you like random cards when you level up. And the more you level up, you get different cards, and you can level up the towers. And you basically just have to survive a bunch of enemies falling from the ceiling. Or from the sky, I guess. A bit low, but you can hear it? Okay. That's it. He's supposed to be in the background. So I've been playing this a lot. It's a tower defense, yeah. And you just like select cards between leveling up. Make your tower stronger and try to survive all the waves. I described any game of this game. Yeah. But it's the only game I have on my phone because every time I try to install any other game on it, it's like, hey, do you want to install everything on your phone in order to install this one new game? Like, what the hell? Why do I have to uninstall all of my apps? Why can't I uninstall the Amazon app or Audible? I don't use Audible. There's like why is IMDb on this phone? Why can't I uninstall that? Prime Video. Let me uninstall all of these Amazon apps. Why do you want me to uninstall everything that I use? Oh, you should uninstall Discord so you can install this new game. Also, you should uninstall it. Like, yo, I use all of that. I have no idea what this Goodreads is, but it won't let me uninstall it. There's so much bloatware on this phone, I can't install anything. So I've only had one game on this phone the entire time. Need more space? There's no more space to be had on this phone. This is a bunch of Amazon bloatware. You probably need a new phone. They did it. Oh, Edge Runner's got a second season. That seems kind of surprising. I thought everybody died. It does seem surprising that they somehow be able to get a season 2 out of it, with everybody being dead and all. Is it an Amazon phone? It might be. I don't know. I think my other phone... Oh, the battery of my other phone was gonna explode again. So I was like, hey, Dad, can you give me a new battery for this phone? Or, like, I forget exactly what led to it, but he just ended me handing me his old phone. You can use this. And we just switched my service over to this phone. I've been using this one whenever I need to go out or anything. I have another phone that is only for accessing, like, Wi-Fi and internet, but it's also, like, getting pretty old now, so it's also acting up. So I might need to get a new device to just, like, use around the house. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-da-ba. Ba-da-ba-da-ba. 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 Oh, so is this leaderboard thing? kind of a new feature. I did mention a second game on this phone though. I need to try it out tonight. Whenever I'm done here streaming, I'm probably gonna go lay down again, which means I'll probably test it out then. Oh, I do add so short. I do need to add more shorts. Oh, I need to get stream again and making more clips so I can add more shorts. Oh, right, I was talking about long form content. I want to make long form content. I need just like gameplay videos and stuff. I just don't know what to play for it. And since I'm primarily a streamer, I guess it seems a little weird to play a game and record it and talk to nobody, and then for the purpose of editing it later and posting it as a video. But I guess before I was streaming, it was also kind of weird, a weird idea to do that. I need to pick a game to start off with. What kind of game would go good for a first long play? I could do Mario. I've been wanting to play Mario Galaxy. Not Galaxy, Odyssey. Oof, I don't know. Hold on. Well, now that I think about it. I don't know about that. I'm just like so streamer brand, I guess. The idea of doing like long form content seems a little weird to me, and I really have no idea where to start with it. You stream the game and leave some of your comments while we are here watching you. I know some streamers do. They do their YouTube recording while they're streaming. False ID used to do that. He used to do his episodes of things VTubers say while streaming on Twitch, and then edit the recordings down for posting. And I believe like Insim also does that. Like in the middle of streaming, he'll do the intro to his video and then he'll start playing it, and then I'll do the exit. And then take that segment of the stream later and edit it down for like a whole video. So I know there are people, I would probably have to like hide chat for that or something. I don't know if I could post those videos and have chat on the side or something. Then again, that might like incentivize. If people are like, I want to show up in a video, they end up showing up to a stream. I mean, it might encourage more viewers. Oh man, it's too bad that I've already like streamed the entirety of the Rataton demo. That would have been a good one to start with. What was I thinking about? mentioned getting peak. Or she's thinking about getting peak. So we might do peak on a Friday at some point. Not to try and get that on my Twitch payout. I probably have to be... Oh, God. Yeah, I might have to... Originally, I was going to look into doing sponsors in order to pay for a Switch 2 so that we could play Mario Kart World and then eventually Splatoon 4, but I'm thinking I might have to start doing sponsor offers just to, you know, buy food and stuff. Oh my god. And did you hear about that one streamer that was complaining that her Twitch payouts were only $10,000 a month and she can't live off of that? Bro, what are you doing that are getting people to, like, subscribe and donate so that your Twitch payout is $10,000 a month? Bruh, if I was making like $1,000 a month, I would be set. I mentioned that? Was it that long ago? No, I remember there was another guy who said, like, if he wanted to make $2,000 a day, he would go be a mailman. Bro, all of these... This is out of touch. Like, 10,000 a day. Not a day. 10,000... Like, per Twitch payout. That's like $10,000 a month, bro. If I could earn... What is like a tenth of 10,000? Wait, is it... Wait, 1/10? Isn't that just... That is just $1,000. If I can make like $1,000 a month on my Twitch payout, bro. If you would have an active hobby. What hobby would you pick up? Chad, if you could have any hobby, what would your hobby be? Da, 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 da. Alright, I'm looking this up on... I'm gonna see if I can find out... Or if I can find exactly what the quote was for this. This out of touch... entitled streamer. But he is, like, fairly recent. Than the last, like, probably even, like, the last week or so. But and the thing is, like, she was mentioning, like... I need 10... No, not 10,000, like... 4,000 in travel expenses or something. I want to see the breakdown that she threw out there for why 10,000 a month isn't enough to be earning. When I feel like if I was earning 10,000 a month, the family would be proud of me. There's like so much junk in my timeline. You know what? They've probably already made videos of it. I could probably just search YouTube. Somebody's probably already made a video entitled "Streamer Gets Called Out." Now let's start putting in some keywords. Entitled streamer. 10,000. Yeah, immediately I got the result I was looking for. The streamer is going viral after claiming that a $10,000 check from Twitch isn't enough after expenses. I want to see the breakdown. Yeah, here we go. $5,000 in travel expenses, $2,000 in rent, $500 for her streaming setup, something, 400. Something, a toolkit, and then paying editors. Yeah, here it is. $500 streaming setup, $400 Wi-Fi IRL toolkit, and then paying editors. Okay, that's 5, 7. I need to add these numbers up. Alright, so 5,000 in travel, which is already... Well, I don't know why you need to travel. I mean, is that what her content is? Is she like... Is she making like review videos of travel locations or something? Alright, 2,000 for rent. I mean, that's expensive, but that's also probably close to what I was paying when I lost my apartment. They just kept hiking up the price of rent. So that I can kind of see. Rent, they love to jack up the price of rent. Alright, plus another 500 for the streaming setup. Plus 400 for the Wi-Fi IRL toolkit. I'm guessing that's for streaming. Is that different from the stream setup, though? I guess it's like a GoPro. So that's 7,900 accounted for. So 10,000 subtract 7,900. There's still $2,100 unaccounted for. Is that what she's paying her editors? $2,100? Okay, so what do you want? So what exactly does she want from her audience? Are you using this to pressure them to buy more content or something? What exactly is the complaint here? Twitch streamer Snowcone has gone viral after revealing how making $120K yearly from the Amazon platform isn't enough. You can move to somewhere that is cheaper to live in, probably. Because of how expensive being a creator actually is. I mean, I can understand this to a certain degree. But there are like things you can do to earn or to save money, by the sounds of it. You want a bit? Alright, Wolf, or Vapor. Alright, Vapor. Have a good night. Thanks for hanging out. $5,000 on trips just to travel. And then Mimi said in Discord, I thought I replied to that. It's humorous. It's funny. Doom, 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 doom. Get all this guy here. $5,000 on trips. What exactly does I would be interested in knowing what she does. This obviously this article is not going to explain why she feels like she needs to spend $5,000 on trips. What exactly is her content? There's no context here. Just that all this streamers complaining about how much they're earning. Isn't that crazy? They're not saying like, okay, she's a content creator, but who does content about, like showing off tourist spots and, travel content. Where she has to travel in order to show off, like, nature. Like, she visits all these national parks and takes videos and explains about, something. Like, more context into why this person feels like they need to spend $5,000 traveling as part of their content creation. Is it just so that they can go party and film themselves partying? You could probably party somewhere else. Probably cheaper places to party. Rent B2000 is like the only reasonable part about this. Even that's unreasonable. It's reasonable because I could believe it. It's unreasonable because that is stupid. And I've been in that position where rent just keeps going up year by year until you are spending like $2,000 on rent when it's supposed to be like rent controlled and shit. Like, how much blood can we get from these rocks that are living here? You gotta play your clippers. You gotta pay your clippers. If you have clippers, you're probably not doing like travel content. You're probably just partying and having people like can't clip it. Chat, I don't think you realize that I'm going in the negative doing this shit. Yeah, I don't know about that. So go and explain the situation more during her broadcast. Letting how she was at a point in her career where she needed to travel to events to elevate her content and make connections. What events? Yeah, this article doesn't give any context into what she does, so it's really hard to... I mean, 5,000 on travel does seem like a bit much, though. Paying editors and paying clippers, you can also learn to edit and clip yourself. Like, presumably, if you're earning 10,000 a month from your streaming activities, there are people already clipping your stuff. Nah. How much are plane tickets? But when you have to spend 5K on trips alone to travel to make connections, oh. I don't know if I like that. That sounds like an excuse. To make connections? That sounds like you just want to visit exotic locations. But then again, once again, I don't know exactly what her content is. I mean, okay. Traveling to make connections, how could that make sense? Aside from just clout chasing and, like, I need to party with this guy so that he'll like me and I'll make a connection. Now, how do we make this make sense so that it seems reasonable? I feel like I said, if she did, like, oh, I travel to all these locations, these very, like, exotic locale, and take video and, like, make videos describing the, like, travel blogging kind of things. Or, like, visiting national parks and having to go there to talk to people about, like, oh, can you tell me more about this location? Stuff like that. I have to travel to make a connection, okay? You have to go there to meet with this person in order to get, like, their testimony about this place that you're... I don't know. I don't know if I believe that. I'm immediately, without any context, just led to believe that this is just for partying. Being viewed 11 million times, well, maybe those 11 million views will lead to 11K a month. Many users baffled by how much she spends, yeah. Imagine spending 60K a year on travel. Bro. They have 1 gig a month for $90. Yeah, her rigger Wi-Fi setup is also pretty expensive. As for why Snowcone doesn't cut down on expenses by editing videos herself, she claims she's too busy live on Twitch, in meetings, or traveling. I'm too busy to do my own work, make my own content. It's why I do all my own editing. Because I can't afford to pay anybody, and I don't want to ask people to work for free, so... I wish I could pay somebody to do... No, you know what? Actually, I do kind of wish I could pay somebody to do editing, but I don't know if I could... I would need to find somebody whose work I either can mimic what I do or make it better for a decent price. Well, affordable price, I should say, I guess, because decent and affordable are completely different. But yeah, it's like why I do all my own editing and clipping is because I can't afford and I don't want to make people do things for free, so... This isn't the first time streamers have kind of come under fire while discussing how their jobs differ from standard employment. I feel like a lot of times whenever they come under fire for that kind of thing is when they're saying, like, I work just as hard as everybody else. It's just as stressful for me, guys. You think it's hard having to go to a job 9 to 5? Imagine not doing that. Imagine working constantly and your boss is always over your shoulder because your boss is you. Like, that take never goes over well. People in this position who actually are successful doing content creation are very, very privileged. And they do not nearly enough. They don't nearly enough times reflect that in their behavior. A lot of times, these people in these positions come out feeling very, or they come off looking very entitled, and trying to be like, "Yeah, I work just as hard as all of you." No, it's very different. It's very different. Like, you can put in a lot of work into a streaming career. I do put a lot of time into my editing and streaming and trying to come up with stuff to, entertain you guys. But I've also worked 9 to 5 jobs, and I know how much more stressful and just life draining that is. And so I will never say that it's just as hard as a 9 to 5. Like, if I can succeed as a content creator, I will be forever grateful. Because this is a privilege for me to be able to just be dumb on the internet, try to entertain you guys. Oh, God. Everybody's been talking about how much better I'm not gonna say anything. It's probably not gonna. And it's probably gonna give me trouble if I say that on Twitch. But streamers have been talking about how much better the revenue cut is on other sites. Let's put it that way. Yeah, a lot of really big streamers have been showing their numbers from their earnings on other sites. And so, yeah. I don't know. I'm kind of debating if I want to just give up on Instagram. The site that I've been using in order to schedule posts for Instagram only allows me to do like 10 posts ahead of schedule. And every day or two I have to go back and refill it. And also, like, I have not been getting any kind of movement on my Instagram page. I also don't know if Instagram is really good for content creation or anything. I don't know. Also, I really don't know what kind of content he blows up over there or how to find content. Follow me, Cha-Cha, but I have no idea how I found her over there. So I don't know if anybody's actually seeing my content because there's no kind of like... There's nothing saying like this many views in this day or... And also it does sound like there's no opportunities for monetization on Instagram either, so... Is it really profitable? Apparently, the revenue split is really good. Like, streamers get a lot more on other sites than... if they really care about their rules. Unfortunately, the site is very well known for not doing very good as far as not having their streamers commit crimes constantly. But then again, a certain somebody on Twitch was waving a gun around and they still haven't done anything about him, so... You know, it's really kind of a complicated situation right now. I don't know. But I feel like you have to... I need to... I don't know, maybe we'll look into the monetization options on other sites. See, like, what are the qualifications in order... What are the requirements to qualify for monetization? That would probably be a good place to start off. In other news, have you guys heard about the Stop Killing Game stuff with Pirate Software? And how he's like getting completely dragged because like he had a bad take and he just, instead of like admitting he was wrong, he decides to double down. And eventually to the point where he's just like, I hope you still lose. Bro. And he wonders why people are mad at him. Bro, instead of like losing gracefully, you decided to end it with, I hope you get everything you asked for but nothing you want. That is such petty. That is such pettiness. Like, I hope you still lose. Instead of being like, I hope you actually succeed in getting what you want and that it's actually beneficial for, like, game preservation. I hope however this turns out, I hope it's good for the community. No, I hope you lose. You think you won? I hope you lose still. Bruh. Yeah, apparently he was like wrong on so many points, and even when confronted with like, no, this is not exactly what it's meant to be, you're taking this like outlier case and trying to make that the entire deal with it, which it's not even about that. Instead of just like coming to the table and addressing your issues and trying to talk them out, you just decided to double down and be a huge jerk. And when you couldn't like bully your way to winning, you just ended with like, I hope you lose anyways. That shit is wild. But I also didn't know a lot of this stuff myself either. Like, I really did think it was about the fact that people are taking offline experiences. Like, games that should only be offline experiences. And just making them unplayable. Like, basically The Crew. What happened with The Crew? With the always online kind of thing? I thought that was what it was about. Like, not having that be a thing. Apparently it's a bit more than that. Finding out about it was very informative. Doom, 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 doom. What am I listening to? This doesn't sound like video game music. Oh, this is... Oh, it isn't. Okay. I was gonna say, I don't recognize this game. Yeah. Ah, okay, okay. Ow, ow. Oh, my back seized up. Alright. Oh, maybe it's time for me to unstream then. Maybe that's a sign that it's maybe time for me to go lay down for a while again. Or get something to eat. I'm kinda hungry. Nah, I don't think I can get something to eat. I think all we have is frozen meals. I was asking if we had hot dogs earlier. We don't have hot dogs. I just want something that I can just, like, microwave and eat and not have, like, a huge production over. Hydrate? Okay. I've been shooting for about 2 hours. I really don't know what else to talk about. And it is starting to get a little late. Mizu is streaming right now. Zuina's been streaming Uma Musume. I've been thinking about playing that. Yeah, it's same for us here. It's not super late, but I'm also wondering if I should just rest my back for a bit. I don't think I can do in this chair. Yeah, little man. Yeah, I've been thinking about, I wanna, maybe wanting to string Uma Musume. It looks like a fun game. I already downloaded and installed it. I was thinking about streaming it at some point. It might be fun. I don't know. Everybody's enjoying it. I want to try it out too. Not play or work? I mean, what I'll probably be doing is lying down on my nephew's bed again and just like playing games on my phone and listening to my brother and me. I don't know if I'm gonna go to sleep just yet. It's only 10. Do-da-da-do. Cole, what is this? Seems Ubisoft updated their EULA and now says you must destroy copies of their games they decide to stop offering or stop supporting. This EULA will terminate automatically if you fail to comply with any of the terms and conditions of this EULA. Upon termination for any reason, you must immediately uninstall the product and destroy all copies of the product in your possession. What? I'm sorry, what? Ubisoft has decided that you must destroy any copy of the game that you possess if you violate their EULA, or if it's terminated at any point. Upon termination for any reason, yeah. So does this mean that they can terminate the EULA by just deciding they don't want to support the game anymore? Or they don't want the game to exist anymore? Yeah, if they decide to stop offering it or stop supporting it, you have to destroy all copies you have. Bruh, what? Uninstall and destroy. You know they're gonna try and post an update in order to force your computer to uninstall. That is wild. Maybe we should find my 3DS and play some more Pokemon. I haven't played Pokemon in forever.
I think you like this.
Oh my god, I probably should have ended earlier. Oh no. I wasn't sure if I was ending or not. Hey Lynn, how you doing? Welcome in. Hope you had a good stream. What are you doing? Hello, readers. Oh, right. It's still your birthday, isn't it? Barony? What's Barony? Oh my god, I think I mentioned on my Twitter. I didn't tell anybody about this. This is a birthday clip. Was that from this?
So many of them. Oh, one goofy that me.
Why does it? Hold on. Why is the Shadow player doing doubles constantly? You did that earlier on Mars rated. I need to look into that. I don't know if that's a bug or a feature.
I have a feeling that these are actually other players. But oh no, the game.
Oh, it wasn't. It's not still technically your birthday.
It was to lower the stress of the game, or so you can see all those people. But it's still.
The music's too loud. Huh? Oh no! It's that third clip. What is happening here? How many clips is it gonna do? Is this like a roulette or something? Did somebody hit the bingo? Jackpot? Yes, the rest of the stream just Lynn clips. Oh my god, what is happening? My clip player is broken. I think this is Fortnite.
And I knew you were gonna be here. Hello there, Tamala.
Oh, Polya, okay. How many clips are we gonna get?
Hello, Doc. You've been so generous with me as of late. I realized that it's simply high time
We need to play that. I don't know the first thing about Polya. I need to look it up. Is that it? Is it done? How many clips was that? Was just 3 clips? That is amazing. I've never seen it do that before. Yeah, welcome in. Yeah, I haven't streamed in a week, so I was feeling a bit better earlier. So I decided I wanted to have like a small chill update stream today. It was 4 streams. It was 4 clips. Wow, that's amazing. Yeah, just having a nice chill time, letting people know how things are going with my back, and also just talking about random stuff. Yeah, hope you had a good stream. Hope you had a lot of fun. Lynn, how did you find my stream? I have no idea how you found my stream. I'm more and more curious how people are finding me. Because apparently YouTube is actually recommending my stuff to people, so a lot of people are finding me through that. I don't think you found me on YouTube. I think you found me through Twitch. Was it a raid from one of my friends, or was it just randomly? I don't think the discoverability on Twitch is that great. Oh, unless you need to go rest or something, then you should go do that, and I don't mean to keep you. Oh, right, because you actually look for the lower view count streamers. Okay. That explains it. Oh, I didn't tell you guys about that wrestling belt my mom got me. I found the little box for you. It's like a lumberjack back brace belt thing. It basically is just like, it looks like a wrestling belt, but without any kind of gold thing on it. And it just has a piece of hard plastic in the middle of it, and it wraps around my stomach. And it provides this a little bit of pressure on my back at all times. I'm wearing it right now. Even with this thing on, I'm starting to feel a little bit of a burning pain in the base of my spine, so I probably should not go too much longer. I probably do need to rest pretty soon. Which means just lay flat on my back and listen to my brother and me. Check my Steam. Uh-oh. What did he do? What did you do, Ray? Oh, there is. What is this? Oh, Barony! Nice. Let's see for yourself. Thank you. Except... Add to library. I'll try to give that a play at some point. At least this means I can go to the... It makes it real easy to find the page, the sword page. Oh man, these 3D pixely graphics. This looks cool. First-person roguelike with cooperative play. Ooh. Adventure alone or gather a party with iconic and unusual RPG classes to face off against the brutal dungeons. Test your resourcefulness, wits, and friendship. See, on your quest to lift evil lich's curse. Ooh. Ew. Oh my Minotaur. It's a secret to everybody. This reminds me of some older games. It has 4-player co-op. I love it. I love games with co-op. Thank you, Lynn! Oh, I'm sorry. I basically have been bedridden the past week, so like I just decided I wanted to. I've been feeling really bad about missing so many streams this week, so I felt like I just had to do something today, and I just decided that I wanted to do an update stream, and just an update to like how things are going as far as my back is concerned. Which turned into like 2 hours of me just sitting here chatting about random stuff with you guys. I still have to go defer my jury duty because I really don't think I'm going to be able to walk very well before the day I'm supposed to show up, and I don't think they're going to. I don't think I'm going to get dismissed. So I need to just defer it till my next month or something. Probably by then I should be back up and walking around. Yeah, maybe sometime in August. Don't need to push. I know, but I missed an entire week of streams. I missed an entire week of streams, so I really felt bad about it. And I felt like I'm at the point where I can sit at my desk for a bit, so I could probably just sit here and chat with everybody. Oh, another hydrate. Thank you for the hydrate. Anyways, it is 10:30, so I should probably end stream here pretty soon so I can get something to... Stretch break? I'm gonna have to refund that. I'm gonna have to refund that one because I am having difficulties moving, so... Yeah, unfortunately I have to refund that one. Sorry. I'll get better though, eventually. Then I'll be able to do stretch breaks again. But for now, standing up is very difficult and painful. Yeah, it's all good.
Throwing flashbang.
Oh my god. What? Alright, I need to close Twitter. I need to close Twitter. Oh! There's activity in the D&D. There's somebody posted an audio clip. I don't know if I want to play this on stream. It's something about prestidigitation, so it can't be that bad, right? Compensate for the stretching, bruh. Alright. I'm kind of like drawing a blank on what to talk about from this point. Let's see. What's today? Sunday? So we didn't have classic game night today, obviously, because I wasn't sure this was going to be a very long stream. And 2.5 hours isn't very long for what I usually do, so... Twitter's generally a bad idea. Yeah, but I was looking up some stuff that we were talking about earlier on. And they were talking about that one streamer was talking about how earning 10,000 a month from Twitch isn't feasible or isn't sustainable or whatever. Like, she was like, I can't earn a living on $10,000 Twitch payouts, and everybody's like dragged her because of it. Cause, bruh, if I was earning like $1,000 a month in Twitch payouts, I would just be ecstatic. I would be up the walls. I would be so just all over the place if I was earning that much on Twitch. And this person's like, $10,000 isn't enough. Ugh, God. Bruh, yeah. But she said she needed to spend $5,000 a month on travel alone. Alone. I gotta travel to make connections. Ugh. 4 times with the cost of living. Apparently her rent was just $2,000, so... Which I can totally see being a thing, considering how my rent kept creeping up and up until I lost my apartment. I can totally see rent being $2,000 a month, but like $5,000 a month in traveling? I don't know about that. But also the fact that I'm too busy to clip my own videos and edit my own videos. Like, bruh. I do all my own clipping and editing. Well, I mean, I do the majority of it. There's a lot of times I'll get... Viewers will, like, make clips, and I'll try to incorporate those into the workflow, but for the most part, I do all of my own clipping. I definitely do all my own editing, so... I don't earn enough to pay anybody to do editing for me, and I don't feel comfortable asking people to do editing for free, so... Yeah, skip me. So, yeah, this is like... another instance of an entitled streamer just being like, my streaming career is harder than your 9 to 5. Oh my god, that never goes well. That one never goes over very well. You get to go home at the end of the day and turn off. I'm never turn off from work. That's entirely your choice to do that. I mean, you can choose to, like, I can choose to turn off. Like, if I end stream right now and I go make something to eat and I go lay down, I can choose to completely turn off and disassociate from, like, everything related to streaming. Or I could just be there like, what can I do? What should I do tomorrow? Should I actually do a VR chat streaming? If I do, like, should we go... Should it be a short one? Like... Or do I want to invite people, or do I want to just keep it solo in case I need to end early? Yeah, because when my back starts giving me trouble and I need to end stream early, I don't want to have to ditch people. Yeah, there's like things I could be thinking about for stream-related stuff. I could just work... God, the more I think about it, the more I'm gonna... Because now I'm thinking, like, what could I do for a short form or long form content? I've been wanting to get into doing long form content on YouTube, and I need it. I'm so having trouble thinking of where I want to start with it. Oh, this is bad. This is bad. I'm probably gonna start thinking about that after stream. Yeah, any case. Oh man, I'll have to be careful with my money. I'm probably gonna have to start doing some more sponsored streams again. So you guys might see me doing sponsored streams in order to earn money for food and stuff. And then I hear these people like, 10,000 isn't enough. And I'm thinking like, what are you doing? That you're this insufferable. Then people are supporting you to the point that you're earning 10,000 a month? What am I doing wrong? Like, I'm not earning nearly that much. Why? What am I not doing that this person is doing? And more than likely, it's probably something I don't want to be doing anyways. It's probably something I don't want to actually do. Like, you gotta sell bathwater. Like, no. I don't want to sell bathwater. What are you talking about? Like, how are these people attracting so many wealthy viewers and such? Like, how is their content so engaging and appealing that these people are throwing fistfuls of money at this person? I don't know. But yeah, it's almost, it's getting closer to 11. I should probably end stream and go find something to eat. I don't know if I'm gonna want like a full meal. I've only, yeah, it's been a while since I've eaten, but I need something. Alright. Yeah, sorry for dipping. I mean, I stuck around after the raid. Sorry, I don't feel like super bad about ending. But at the same time, like, sorry, I'm ending stream already. I know you guys just got here and... Yeah, sorry. You don't either? I know. Alright, let me see who's sure right now. Who can we raid? You miss me? I miss streaming for you guys too. Like I said, I felt really bad about having to miss so many days, but at the same time, like, there's no way I could have sat for this long, like, 2-3 days ago. Even, like, 2 or 3 days ago, I couldn't have been able to handle this long a stream. Oh, this shivering right now. And is Rory streaming? Oh, I gotta sneeze. Yeah, that wasn't a sneeze. I'm good food. I'm probably gonna have a frozen dinner. Get good rest as well. Thank you. Yeah, heavy raid. I guess let's go read Miss Rory. Yeah, let's go read Miss Rory Valentine. They're playing some janky horror Steam stuff. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. I hope you guys had fun. Oof. Like I said, I really felt bad about missing days, but I think if things keep going the way they're going right now, we should be back to streaming we should be back to streaming normally pretty soon. And I think we're gonna be adding Peak onto the Fridays. We'll see what happens. I'll have to wait for my Twitch payout to go through, and then I'll try and get Peak. Have a good night. Thanks for hanging out. Let's go to the ending scene. I'm so hungry. I'm gonna get some food. Tomorrow I'll try and have a VR chat stream for you guys. We'll see how it goes. We're hitting like the 2-hour, 30-minute mark now. Like I said, my back is starting to feel strained. So we might be able to do a 2-hour stream tomorrow in VR. I might just hang out solo in VR though. I don't think I'll be inviting people to join me. I don't know. Just because it's gonna be such a short time, I don't want to have to ditch people really immediately. So that might happen. And Tuesday, we could probably do watch-alongs on Tuesdays. Are we back? The stream ended as I was getting ready to do a raid. Alright. It's gonna be the shortest stream ever. Been live for 22 seconds. They're very rating out, bro. Alright, thank you guys for coming. Hope you guys have fun and amazing time. I'll try to be back tomorrow with VR chat, and we'll do some watch-alongs on Tuesday. I don't know if we're gonna do art stream this week. Just because in order to work on art, I have to be hunched over at my desk for so long. I don't know if we're doing... I don't know if we're doing Art Jam. Oh, right, it restarted YouTube, didn't it? No, wait, did it? Did it actually restart YouTube? What the heck? Okay, never mind. Yeah, bye guys.